Hey planty people, what's up? It's Double Wing. How's it going? Today I had an idea of filming a video of my favorite houseplants in my collection right now. I am having some issues with thrips, so pray for my plants. It actually started on one of my favorite plants, so I will show that one at the very end after I've kind of cleared the other ones away so I don't contaminate them. But that's going to be a huge project. I'll probably film a video of how I treat that, and I'm just hoping I don't lose any along the way. But yeah, I think I'm going to show 5 of my favorite plants. Some of them are more common, some of them are less common. So it really needed some attention, like always. So the first plant I'm showing you guys is one of my begonias. Obviously, I can't show a favorite plants video without showing a begonia. But this one right here is my Begonia Sophia. It has a very interesting spot pattern. I love how just sharp the leaves are. And then the backs are a bright red. Begonias are just so easy for me to take care of for some reason. They always do really well when I propagate them. It has some really large leaves too, which are very pretty. They're not really that crispy either, which is usually an issue. A very common issue with begonias is that they just kind of get crispy at the end because they do like higher humidity, and it is the winter. But this one is looking very healthy. I just recently put it like on this stake so that it could climb a little bit more. Yeah, once it reaches the top, I'll probably propagate it. But yeah, very cool plant. I think I got this plant about like 6 months ago, and it only had 2 or 3 leaves on it, so yeah, it's looking very healthy. Most of the plants that I have gotten in this video too, I've just gotten from local nurseries. I do some of their salt. I do get some from big box stores, but those usually end up having, those end up having like spider mites a lot of the times, or just issues. Come on. You coming? And the second plant I'm going to show is my Paw Succulent. This is one of the cutest succulents I've ever seen. It just looks like little bear paws, and it's very fuzzy and really cute. Again, another plant that's super easy for me to take care of. I just squish the leaves, and when they're soft, I give it a little water. They also get really cute flowers when they do bloom. And I've also heard that they smell like honey, which I have not experienced, but maybe when it blooms that will happen. But yeah, this was one of my wish list plants, so I was super happy when I found it. I do want one of the variegated ones at some point. Those look really cool too. And I think it'll look really cool when it fills out this entire pot. Hang out on the chair, I guess. But this is my next plant, and it is a red Veined Marianta. I had a normal, just neon green Marianta a while ago, and it died back a lot because it got spider mites, but luckily this one didn't, and this one I do actually like more. I just like the variety of color more on it. And it definitely needs to be repotted soon. It does have some mold at the bottom, but it doesn't seem to mind. It actually adds like a nice tarnish to the terracotta, I find, when it does just get watered, kind of overwatered over time going through the rock. But yeah, this one is just a super easy grower. It does really well in high or low light. Yeah. I have not tried propagating it yet, but I have seen people do it and it seems pretty easy. I just like how full and bushy it is. And maybe when I do uppot it, I will try to propagate it and show you guys. But super pretty, super easy to care for plant. It does have some new leaves too. Here's a new leaf. The more lighter ones up here, this one just came out. And then when they get older, they get a more darker color. I can show you. It is a little crispy, but like I said before, it's the winter. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite plants right now. So I kind of had to back up for you guys to see this other one. But this is my Tricolor Stromant. I think I got this plant about 3 years ago. It was one of the first houseplants I ever got. And it did almost die on me just because the place I was living in only had one tiny window for sunlight. And I wasn't doing grow lights or anything then. So it did get pretty crispy. But since I've moved, she just flourished. And it does get really cool variation. It changes with every leaf. Like this one is mostly white, the cool pink on the back. And then this one is almost completely green. But yeah, with the right lighting, this one is also just amazing. It doesn't really need anything. I have never found a pest on this one yet, as long as I don't see any thrips on it. But yeah, I really like the interesting variegated plants. Just adds a nice pop of color than the usual green. I also really enjoy the silvery foliage, but I don't know if what I have with that is really in my top 5 right now. I think I'm just attached to this one since I've had it for so long. But yeah, it also is propagated really well. I just separate it at the bottom and pot that up, and then it usually just fills right back out. But yeah, I do need to move my other plants away to show you guys my last plant that I like right now that has thrips on it. It's still looking okay, and it has a new leaf that's pushing out, so hopefully if I can get the thrips out of it in time, it won't completely die back. But yeah, I'll be back in a sec with that one. So this is the diseased plant. That was one of my wish list plants I was so excited to finally find, and it has thrips. I have treated it once with neem oil and tried spraying down the leaves, but they came back. But anyways, she's still hanging on. This is my Stingray Alocasia. I don't know if I said that yet. I usually have pretty bad luck with Alocasia, but then I can't resist not buying them because I think they're so cool. But there is, you can see right there, a new leaf being pushed out. So there is hope for this guy, but it is a super interesting plant. I've never seen one that has just like a sharp point like this. That's why it's called a Stingray. I don't know why I have such bad luck with Alocasia. They'll die down, which I know is normal, but then I can never get them to grow back once they go dormant. And then all the times the bulbs will just rot when I try to do that. So if anyone has any tips on that, please let me know. But yeah, super cool plant. I think if I ever got this in like a little greenhouse cabinet or something, it would probably do a lot better. Maybe that's what it is, the humidity. Also, if anyone has any tips on how to deal with thrips, I did ask people on my Instagram who left really good tips. But I think my plan is just to wipe her down with either soapy water or rubbing alcohol, and then probably just keep her separated and sprayed with neem oil until I don't see the thrips anymore. But yeah. It's just annoying because I had spider mites, I think a month or two ago, and I sprayed down and washed all of my plants and finally got rid of that, and then all of a sudden I get something way worse. So hopefully I don't lose a big chunk of my collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to like it. Please make sure to subscribe if you want to hear about my journey with getting rid of the thrips. And if you comment, I will make sure to comment back. I love talking to you guys in the comment section. You can follow me at Devil Wing Begonia on Instagram and TikTok, and I will be there. But anyways, have a great Valentine's Day, everyone, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Salty!